Hi. Shiba, Dogecoin among biggest losers at market fears led to market fall. Bitcoin traded below pivotal support of $40,000 in European hours on Monday, reaching its lowest prices in nearly a month. Poor macroeconomic sentiments and increasing fear of recession in the West led to the backdrop for cryptocurrencies to lose some 4% of their market capitalization in the past 24 hours, with several major tokens taking hits up to 8%. Analysts at Goldman Sachs said in a note that the Fed's aggressive measures to control inflation could likely result in recession. The bank put the odds of an economic contraction, a phase of the businessman's cycle in which the economy as a whole is a decline, at about 35% over the next 2 years. Bitcoin dropped under $38,500 in Asian hours to trade at its lowest point in over a month. This is despite April being a seasonally bullish month for the largest cryptocurrency, when prices have risen 7 times in the same month out of the past 10 years. Ethereum lost the $3,000 mark, falling some 10% in the past week. In the past 24 hours, Solana's and Cardano fell 6.6%, while memecoin Shiba Inu and Dogecoin fell as much as 7%, leading losses among major cryptos. Doge prices fell after a sudden rally last week, buoyed by positive sentiment as speculators bet on Elon Musk's intended takeover of social media giant Twitter. Prices crosses $0.15 at that time, but fell to support at the $0.13 mark over the weekend. Dogecoin slumped to support after a temporary surge last week. Global markets affecting Bitcoin recovery. Analysts said the slide in global markets contributed to a fall in Bitcoin and crypto prices. Bitcoin declined for the second week in a row under negative stock market performance. Last week's noticeable decline in Bitcoin occurred amid a significant drawdown in US stock indices, explained the senior financial analyst at Expo in an email to CoinDesk. However, global markets would have to severely underperform if Bitcoin is to fall further, analysts added. A consolidation scenario below $30,000 would require an absolute disaster in the financial markets. We have seen steady and impressive demand from long-term buyers as we have fallen into this era. Asian markets and US futures fell on Monday amid concerns of faster policy tightening by the Federal Reserve. India's Sensex ended 2.01% lower, while Singapore stocks index lost nearly a percent. Gold reached 5-week highs to just under $2,000. Natural gas prices surged to the highest intraday level in more than 13 years. Bitcoin previously saw the $30,000 mark in July last year, rising losses over the following months to set lifetime highs of nearly $69,000 in November. Profit-taking and failing macroeconomic sentiment have dented grandiose price targets for Bitcoin, with prices slipping 43% since then instead. Bitcoin fell below pivotal support at $40,000. Meanwhile, tokens outside the top 20 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization saw even bigger losses. Chainlink's tokens dropped 9%, Bitcoin Cash fell 10%, and Filecoin fell 11%. Among the handful of outperformance were Chain and Stacks, with a part of 6% gains in the past 24 hours. Crypto giant Binance tries to woo friends by bolstering blockchain and Web3 startups. Binance, the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchange, has set its sights on France and announced it will help develop Web3 and blockchain project in Paris. Binance boss Changpeng Chao, nicknamed CZ, said at the Paris Blockchain Week Summit event on Wednesday that France can become the Web3 and cryptocurrency leader of the future. I think France has one of the most progressive and open-minded governments that could help in developing pro-crypto regulations, Zhao said, adding that the country is uniquely positioned in terms of regulation and talent. Zhao announced that the Chinese company would have built Web3 and blockchain projects and Station F, the Parisian startup incubator, as part of a €100 million injection into France in an initiative dubbed Objective Moon. There will also be new Binance offices in Paris, which will support early-stage startups in areas like blockchain, Web3 and the metaverse. The startups that were selected will be hosted in Station F for free and could benefit from Binance subsidiaries. Binance has lost since the potential in France, and in November it opened an office in Montreuil, a southern suburb of Paris, hiring 20 employees. Binance now hopes to recruit 100 more employees by the end of the year at the new office in central Paris. What is Web3 and why is Jack Dorsey attacking the next phase of the internet? Bitcoin rise in value has helped a bullish crypto market cruise past $2 trillion. Europe tries to regulate crypto, but Binance has had a turbulent year with regulators around the world. It was banned by Britain watchdog, the Financial Conduct Authority, over concern about a deal Binance tracks with the payments provider PaySafe. Binance was also investigated last year by the US Commodity Futures Trading Commissions over possible insider trading. The European Union too is grappling with how to regulate cryptocurrencies. Early this month, the European Parliament voted in favor of the new traceability rules for crypto assets providers, requiring them to collect information on the holders they interact with. EU lawmakers backshot traceability rules on crypto transfers in fight against money laundering. Britain will move forward on crypto regulation and meet on NFTs this year, minister says. Crypto companies will also have to report transactions over €1,000 to anti-money laundering authorities. The proposed rules have sparked concern among cryptocurrencies owners who worry about the implication for their privacy. For the rules to come into force, they will first have to go through negotiations between the EU Parliament, Council and Commissions, with a due to start later in April. Despite the heightened scrutiny, Zhao said the approach by regulators had changed over the years. We have seen a great shift of attitude toward crypto over the past year. Until last year, regulators were talking in a negative way, while many regulators today approach us with a possible nod, he said on Wednesday. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video, please subscribe, bye.